Gaffer, a big crowd and a 1-1 draw. Your take on the game?
Straight away after the game, obviously disappointing not to win the game. Thought we had enough possession, enough final third moments to create more chances. We need to find that edge in the final third. But with the 6-7 days that we've had on the grass, still quite new together. The information that we tried to give, again, with possession, I think 70% possession. But then we've got to create that possession into penetration and chances.
Rotherham clinical as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I think one shot on your goal and the score. So it's exactly what we thought. In transition, they're a good transitional team. They play a certain way. The game was a little bit bitty. Matt's got his style, and I think they're 8 unbeaten. So fair credit to them. But I felt we had moments and we had enough possession and enough final third entries to cause them more problems.
We had chances, but also a couple of shouts for penalties. Do you think in the first half?
What do you think?
I think we should have had at least one.
Yes, again, I think I've spoke to quite a few people. I've not seen it myself, and the consensus is that the 2 nailed on penalties, which you'd expect to get at home. I think the handball, again, I've been told it's a definite penalty, and then obviously Kamari goes through and he's dragged down. So I think you should get them, and I think if we get them, we go ahead and win the game comfortably.
We had fireworks after the game, but the first rocket of the afternoon came from Charlie Savage. A wonderful strike.
Yeah, fantastic. Technically very good. I think he nearly scored one. I think it was Carlisle or Stevenage in my time. Obviously, short time already. Technically very good. It's an excellent strike. It's a goal worthy of winning every game, any game. Sorry. And again, just to compound on that, I thought we again controlled the game quite a lot. We've just got to be careful we don't get emotionally attached to the game, because the will to win, you can obviously lose the game within that, and we suffered a bit of a counter, a transition, but structurally I thought in possession, out possession for 70-80% of the game today we were in control. 16
days between games, you've had a lot of time at the training ground. Were you pleased with what you saw from the performance today in terms of what you've had on the training pitch as well?
Yeah, I think with the again, I'd only speak honestly and openly. I think everybody deserves that. I think with the numbers that we've got, the lack of forward players that are available at the minute, and the changes that need to be made, on the hour, etc., are important. So, moving forward, it's something that we'll address quite quickly. But yeah, the 7 or 8 days that we've had on the grass, or plus is it's been excellent. It's probably been a blessing with lads being injured and getting the fitness levels back up to speed. And I thought that we saw, in my personal opinion, I saw a lot of good things, a lot of positive things, a lot of positive structure with the ball. Again, comes down, structure, give them solutions, and then it comes down to the execution of players. And I thought in the main they were very good.
And we've got a game next Saturday, so a nice bit of rhythm again at this stage of the season.
Yeah, as a manager, coach, players, that's all you want to do is play games, isn't it? So we've got a really good week on the grass. Hopefully we can get a really good working week in again to go away, which will be a challenging game, but something we're looking forward to in Blackpool. And
finally, word for the fans, biggest home game of the season, a lot of young fans as well, the schools and grassroots initiative. What did you make of the crowd today?
Thought it was fantastic. It's obviously my first Saturday, my first 3 o'clock kickoff. My family's come down with my kids, and my boy followed me around all day today, much of the day. I think he was trying to get in the dugout as well, but to move him upstairs, he's found it amazing. I thought the energy, the roof nearly lifted off when Charlie put it in the top corner, and then the energy after that goal to try and get us over the line, I thought it was phenomenal. And again, just to repeat, that they don't really understand sometimes how important they are. We appreciate it, the players appreciate it, I appreciate it. It's certainly not cheap to come and watch football nowadays with your kids, and appreciate every single one of them. Fingers crossed we can see more of them.